it's Millennial Mom here talking about going to family gatherings with little kids, which is a big deal this time of year. Here are just a few tips and tricks I've found that make it a lot more enjoyable for everyone, for you and the kids. So here they are. Number one, pack tons of extra clothes. You don't have to haul them into the house. Hopefully you don't need them, but there's a good chance you will. And just don't make a big deal of it. Pack extra clothes for yourself, pack extra clothes for the kids, and pack extra clothes that you also like. So then it's not like, oh man, you spoiled the really pretty dress I brought you. Now you have to wear these like old leggings. No, if your kids are gonna spill, don't make a big deal of it. That doesn't make them feel good. They didn't try to wreck their pretty Christmas dress. It just happens. That's kids. So bring along another dress that you also like, and it will also look good for like cousin pictures. And then it's not a big deal. Same thing for you. There's a good chance you're gonna get spilled on, you're gonna get spit on, something's gonna happen, and it's gonna suck for you if it's like, oh, here, I'm taking off these really cool clothes I picked out, and now I have to put on these like old sweats I brought along as my backup clothes. No, bring another outfit that you also like, and then it's like, oh, they spilled, now I get to go do my like outfit change. We have an excuse to do like a costume change. Woo! Okay. Second thing, if your kids have them, bring along like their security items. Hey, like Elsa and Anna, right? It's okay to bring our Elsa doll along because big family gatherings are stressful on the little guys, and if you can bring along a security item that's gonna make them feel a little bit more safe and happy, you go get Elsa. We'll show her. Then that just makes them happier. That'll make you happier too. Come on, even we're anxious at family gatherings. So it's harder on these little guys than we even think about sometimes. So bring along the security items. It's just fine. If they want to hold their old raggedy blanket in the cute cousin picture, sure, that's just fine. Okay, number 3, don't force play with other kids that they see once a year, because that's going to end up being not good for anyone. Force kindness and manners if those things are important to you. They are to me. So yes, you have to be kind. You have to talk to them nicely. You can't pull toys away. You have to play nicely if you're going to play with them, and you have to talk nicely to them, but you don't have to go down into the basement and play with these kids who you don't really know. Helps relieve stress. I mean, we're not forced to be trapped in a room with people we don't know and just to stay there without anyone else for like an hour, right? We don't do that, so don't do it to your kids either. Force them to be kind and use their manners. Don't force play with kids who they don't really have anything to do with. Next one, kind of along those lines, let's pick your fights carefully, okay? Fights could come up the whole time. Decide what is really important to you for that day. Why are we being all whiny girly? No. Decide what's really important, and for the rest of the things, distract. Hey, Missy, go find your Olaf book so we can fill in a page before we go. Please? Okay, we didn't do one yesterday. Diversions. Pack them, bring them along, have them prepared. You don't need to do all your parenting there at the family gathering. Pick your fights carefully, decide what's really worth the fight, and everything else, try to pick some distractions, because you don't want to spend the whole family gathering fighting, and you have every other day to parent.
And then you'll be over.
Oh, I love it. That's so exciting. Flip through and find what page we're at. Okay, 2 more. Pack easy food. Don't count on there being food that your kids are gonna like at the gathering. But you also don't really want to be that mom with like a million Tupperware containers that you're microwaving one after the other to make sure that your kids have their perfect, nutritious meals at the family gathering. Hopefully there's some stuff that they like there, but don't count on it. I love it. I love it. Now also, do you have the pen ready? You get it all set up so when Daddy comes down, we can do some of the Olaf book. I am so excited. So pack a few easy foods that they won't starve. They might not get the most nutritious meal there. It's okay to eat healthy when you get home. It's under your knee, girl. Right there. Last thing. Give your kids positive attention. Because they're going to be attention seeking. They're going to need it at the family gathering more than any other time. And if you consciously give them good, positive attention right from the start, they're not going to be acting out and doing crazy things to try to get it. So if you give them the regular attention that you give them all the time and you don't ignore them while you're having a super important conversation about the type of wine that's on the table, and you just give them attention from the get-go, they're not going to do crazy things to try to get your attention. Those are a few things that help me at family gatherings, because family gatherings with little kids are hard. So good luck. Even if it goes horrible, you're still a great parent. It happens. But here are a few things that can hopefully make it a little bit easy for you. Merry Christmas.